It's herbal for puppies to bark, whine and howl at times. Dogs vocalize to speak with people and to specific themselves. Sometimes we need our puppies to bark in an effort to warn us approximately capacity chance or defend us from harm. Other times, the barking is immoderate and appears to haven't any actual meaning. Reasons dogs bark for a number of motives. Dogs do not bark simply due to the fact they can, even though it appear that manner at times. They do now no longer bark simply to bother you and your neighbors, nor do they bark for spite or revenge. Certain canine breeds will be inclined to bark greater than others. In fact, a few varieties of puppies have been sincerely bred to be barkers. This can be so they may alert human beings approximately chance, defend homes, or maybe scare prey out of hiding for hunters. On the turn side, the Basenji does now no longer bark at all, even though the breed can vocalize in different ways. Listen closely, and you may ultimately analyze the sounds of your canine's exceptional barks. Then, you will be capable of discern out what every bark means. The first step closer to controlling the conduct is to apprehend why your canine is barking. Warning, alert: it is herbal for a canine to bark while a person is at the door or while strangers biscuit the residence or automobile. Many puppies will bark in the event that they experience a few sort of threat, proclaiming, "I'm right here, protective this location, so do not mess with me." The sound of this bark is normally sharp, loud and authoritative. Honing this intuition with schooling can sincerely assist defend your house and family. Anxiety-anxious barking regularly appears to be an act of self-soothing for plenty puppies. It is regularly excessive, pitched and every now and then observed through whining. This sort of barking is not unusual place for puppies with separation tension, fears and phobias, or different varieties of tension. Attention seeking: when you pay attention this bark, you may normally understand simply what it means. This bark says, "Hey. Hey. Look. Here I am." Other puppies can also additionally whine and bark collectively to get attention, nearly just like the tone of a whining child. Playfulness, excitement: this sort of barking is particularly not unusual place in dogs and younger puppies. Many puppies will bark whilst gambling with human beings or different puppies. Even the sound of the bark has a tendency to sound upbeat and in all likelihood musical. Some puppies will bark excitedly after they understand they're approximately to head for a stroll or automobile ride. Responding to other dogs: this is a acquainted scenario. One canine down the road begins off-evolved barking, and one after the other the relaxation of your block joins in. It appears like a cacophonous rendition of Row Your Boat. Boredom: the bark of a bored canine appears like a canine that barks simply to pay attention her very own voice. Though it has a tendency to be annoying, it's also form of sad. Bored puppies regularly bark to launch extra energy, and every now and then bark out of loneliness. They normally want an hobby and possibly even a companion. Problem barking: excessive barking isn't always probably to enhance without intervention from you. Once you've got decided the purpose for the barking, take steps to cope with the source. If your canine's barking appears associated with worry or tension, then you could want first of all a go-to and your veterinarian. Your vet can rule out scientific motives for the conduct and in all likelihood endorse medicines to assist. A canine in an excessive kingdom of tension may have a completely tough time getting to know new things. Medications to reduce tension can assist make schooling greater successful. Learn the way to forestall barking and save you immoderate barking in puppies. In maximum cases, you could lessen barking with primary schooling, intellectual stimulation, and exercise. In greater extreme situations, you could want to herald an instructor or behaviorist. One component you ought to now no longer do is forget about the problem.